Craziest video ever. So, I know I said all the things I said yesterday, and the majority is true, but this is the cabinet I sold a couple of years ago that has greenbacks in it, and the guy wanted to sell it back, and he wanted to get rid of it, and I got it. So, I just played it for a second. Whew, killer. I made 100 records with this. I own this for about 9 years maybe. And so that one has 25 watt greenbacks. That's a stock with vintage 30s. So here we go. Look at that. Truth is stranger than fiction. All right, so this is a crazy video. So I think that I had said in the other thing, basically, I had this Marshall cab with greenbacks that I got for a record. It just wasn't my thing. And about maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I sold this dude a Mesa slant that I had put 4 greenbacks in. And I was like, man, I just missed that Mesa slant. And I mean, like from my mouth to his ears, he texted me like last week and said, hey man, listen, I really want to get like an oversized with like vintage 30s. Do you know anybody, you know, or would you want to trade this or get it back or whatever? So, you know, there's a few things in your life in owning a studio that you sell that you wish you hadn't sold. I sold a matched pair of KM84s, vintage ones. Ugh. But one of the main things has been this cabinet, and here it is. So let's just see what it sounds like. This is the Cameron modded Ocean in 70s mode. I haven't listened to it. I just got sound. And there it is. So let's just hear what it sounds like. I don't know. Mics are kind of just right in the center dust cap, so it could be a little bright, but. Wow. Okay, hold on. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! So here's the same amp with the same settings in the Mesa cab, which is vintage 30s. And now greenbacks. Oh man, I love this. Is it? This sounds killer. It's a little darker because I darkened the Marshall for the vintage 30s, so you could brighten this up. I mean, that's just. I didn't even like. I just put them up. I haven't even done anything to them. That's the 57. And here's the Biodynamic M1. Good together. I don't know, man. It just sounds good right there. Let me see if it's in phase. I mean, this is totally by eye. Oh, man. So weird. So weird. And I had such a weird dream about the whole thing last night too. It was weird. Yeah, look at that. Pretty much sample accurate. Yeah, there it is. By eye. Okay. So there it is. Wow. And here's the VHT, the open back, which I'm not that I'm not into that cabinet, but I am a little uncomfortable with two greenbacks with 100-watt heads. You know, it's kind of a stretch. But this is going to be nice. This is the 412 Mesa. Yeah, and let me... So, you know, here's just the 57. I'm wondering if this would be cool instead of with the M160, instead run the TLM 102. So let's try that really quick. So this is going to be the same thing, but now it's going to be 57 and then 102, which the 102 is a condenser. So now nothing's changed. So let's just look at... Yeah, look at that. By eye. All right, let me see what I got here. Let's go back. We'll just make these even for right now. Okay. And then with the 160. I think I like it better with the TLM 102. And now the TLM 102 is right on the dust cap. I can move it off if it's a little too sizzly. Here's 102. And here's with the 160. Yeah, I'm going to work this in. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to move that a hair off the center dust cap, and I think we are rocking. Yeah, it's got a little more. See, I don't know though. I maybe that low end's too much. Here's the original with the 102 a little more in. And now, I mean, it gives you could turn it down and be like that. Well, let me check the phase too. So it could be slightly out of phase, but I don't know. I doubt it. Yeah, that's fine. So here's the original, a little more in. Out, a little out. Maybe it's just a little too much. Let me kick it in. I mean, this is such a game of millimeters. Oi, he says. Yeah, the original is really pure, but it let me hear. Here's the original placement and the new one. I think that'll be better because it'll be here. Let me try it again. So here's the original placement. That's better. Let me make sure that it is phase aligned, and then all we got to do is just throw the mics back up on the matchless. Look at that, to the T, baby. So there we go. So now what we'll do is we'll delete that. We'll take that, and people look at that, they go, Lugo, why are you recording that hot? That's the, oh no, this is the open back. This is, yeah, this is cooler. This is cooler, for sure cooler. Okay. So here's, oh, that was the original one with the 160. Yeah, that was just too much. So let's just go Billy, greenback, and we'll go 57-102, and we will slide this here and delete that, and there it is. Oh man! And then here's the same thing with the Mesa cab with the vintage 30s. And greenbacks. Yes. All I can say is yes. We'll take this. We'll throw this under here. I'll know what this is. We'll get rid of this. Boom. Unbelievable. Ungelooflijk, as they say in the Netherlands. There it is. So here's the 800 with vintage 30s. Greenbacks. Yes! Yes! And I've got the top end opened up on it for something I was doing. I can't remember what. Yeah, because the VHT cab was kind of weird, but this is nice. That's my old cab. I put that together. Well, the cab came and I got rid of the vintage 30s and put, well, I think I did it first in X pattern, then I just went all greenbacks. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to do it into the same converters. The Burl converters are a lot hotter. They have like a transformer. I did this initial one straight into the Avid IO, which would now be 5.6. That's better. Tape markers on it when I broke it down. Again, if I knew what I was going to be doing, I wouldn't have broken down, but I thought I didn't know what I was doing, so I broke it down. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. Okay, let's call this match new. But we're into the same converter. Let me hear what it said. Original. New. Yeah, that's good. All right. Then that's it. So what I'll do is I'll cut in now. I'm going to go in with the. So there it is. So there's the OG with greenbacks. Sounds fantastic. I definitely liked it with the TLM 102, as Ola says. Does anybody know a part of why these TLM 102s have become popular? Somebody on the interwebs, somebody on that does incredible YouTube videos, used one, and then people liked it. I know Ola started using it, and then I started using it. There it is.